It's been 50 years since Spain has won the contest, so I think this is the perfect opportunity to review Spain in the Eurovision Song Contest. Sup, you fools! Matt, ESCunited, your favorite Eurovision channel, and today it is all about Spain. Yes, you have voted in our poll and decided that I should review Spain next. In case you're new, this is how it's going to work. I will watch all songs from Spain in the Eurovision Song Contest from the day they took part, or the year they took part, starting in 1961 all the way up to 2018, and will react to all songs and share my thoughts and my review. This is recap style, no worries, I'm not going to watch all of them in full length, so that is how it's going to happen, and keep in mind this is just my view, my opinion, and what we're going to do afterwards is have a dialogue, see what your favorites are, where you agree and disagree. So if that sounds fun to you, why don't you subscribe to our channel, because we're going to do a whole lot of that. As I'm doing this part-time, if you want to become a contributor to ESCunited, you can go to our Patreon page and become a supporter. There are multiple levels of support. The link is in the description box below. But enough said, this is going to be a longer video. There are a bunch of songs we have to review, so let's dive right into it. Okay, I'm already here. So just in case you're wondering, this particular recap only has the songs all the way up to 2015. So the remainder of the songs I will just insert separately in case you were wondering what's going on. All right, let's hit that play button and see where Spain is going to take us. Nice, so Spain joined the contest in 1961, as you can see, and immediately, at least to me, stood out. I mean, everything about this sounds Spanish. The melody, the voice, the lyrics, it stands out in a good way. One of the early songs that I actually like. You know, I think I have a soft spot for Spanish entries. I like this one as well. It finishes dead last though. And not deserved if you ask me. Granted, not a winner, but come on. Ooh, okay. So this is bad and awkward camera work. The song itself a little less wowy, but there's something about this one I can't dislike it either. One lousy point. I'm saying it right here, right now. Spain was underappreciated in the 60s. Absolutely. I mean, listen to her. That yearning in her voice, it's so good. I like it. Last place for this. What's wrong with people of the 60s, you know? I just think Spain was ahead of its time. It was probably too upbeat and fun, maybe? I guess flamenco-inspired music just was too daring. I think this was fun. Oh, yes. So it's his name, Rafael. The passion he puts into this while singing, I mean, listen to him. It's so good. I love this one. Spain, you may be my favorite country of the 60s. I didn't realize it until right now. I love this one as well. I just like his voice. Granted, it sounds quite similar to the song from the prior year, but I'm okay with that. It's just a Spanish passion. It comes through. Big fan. This is hilarious. So this is the first time Spain really succeeded Eurovision, even winning. And that's when I start complaining. I'm sorry, Spain, but I never liked La La La. I mean, it's called La La La. It was just melodically, lyrically, clearly, not just where I want a song to be at. I'm sorry. Although, first of all, I loved all 4 winners that year, and including Spain, obviously. This was the last time Spain won the contest, so you are overdue for another win. This was so fun and energetic. By the way, crazy random fact, Salome, she broke the rules by dancing. Yes, dancing was forbidden back then, but she wasn't the only one, so she wasn't penalized. Ooh, Julio Iglesias. Even people in the States know him. The older generation, that is. The song is okay, but he had better songs in his repertoire, I guess. But he's charming. Now, listen, Monaco won that year with one of the best winning songs of all time, in my opinion. But, that being said, Karina is more than a deserving second place, and any other year should have won. Oh my god, I love Spain in Eurovision. Huh. Okay, you know, it's okay for Spain to take a break here. It's not horrible, not remarkable, an average 70 song that is just there, yeah. Next. I said next. There you go. Oh, I love it. I love it when people in the US know Eurovision songs. Eras 2, one of the few songs that are known here for a reason, right? One of the most remarkable songs, hands down, that the contest has ever created. A masterpiece, and it's just amazing, although I hate the stage that year. Okay, I got nothing bad to say about this one either. While it may not be the most sophisticated song there ever was, it feels authentic, it feels Spanish. I enjoy it. And the distinct Spanish sound that I adore is right there. So, now this song, it may feel wholesome, but it's definitely not very inspiring and borderline boring to me. Yeah, it's just too dull to really leave an impact. So the vocals are fine. I just find it difficult to get into the melody. It's on the tough side of things. Just overall fairly average. Nothing else to add, just not terrible. Cheerful, a bit childlike, but it has the banjo. How can you hate that? Yeah, it's fun to watch, like I'm doing right now, but I don't think I would seek this one out. You know what I mean? Okay. Now, I was Team Spain throughout the 60s and early 70s, but they're slowly losing me here. Wake up, Spain. Again, not horrible. It's just ordinary and plain. So, no, listen, while the kids are pretty annoying in the song, the song itself on its own merits is fantastic. It's fairly a light melody, nothing crazy going on, but it's effective. It gives me this I feel good feeling. Just a very pretty melody. I wish I liked this one better. It certainly has a romantic feel to it, but I just feel it lacks proper execution. I know why I'm snapping to this one. Okay, so this one has a little bit of disco in it. That's good. I don't think that the chorus is very catchy or even pleasant, which is its downfall. But it stands out for a different reason, and I'm a fan of very different songs. Just the la 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 part, I'm like, This deserves a round of applause. Just for being tango. I mean, Spain delivers unique sounds and vibes at Eurovision, which is why I love them so much at the contest. Underappreciated. This one is underappreciated. Oops, sorry. Two things about this one real quick. Number one, if we had the Bob Verdex Award back then, Spain would have easily won that year. And number two, last place for this, that's a crime. I call this dramatic flamenco. Yes, it's not an easy and catchy melody, but it's so powerful and so good. I really like it. Once again, it is so weird. When Spain flops, I love them. When they do well, I'm not quite as impressed apparently. Lady Lady is just really not for me. And that finished in third place. I just didn't think it was well performed. It lacked the proper melody and energy. At least to me. See what I mean? This is a grand, powerful Spanish ballad that deserved so much more. Superb vocals, love the vibe of the song. 14th place, give me a break. So good. Okay. I think Spain tried to be modern and it felt super flat. It came across as forced. Yes, the synthesized sound was the sound of the era, but I think they were banking on that gimmick and it just didn't translate for me. Wrong decade. This song was too old-fashioned for 1987, and that says a lot, right? There's a reason why this one flopped. Listen, I said it earlier, I appreciate great ballads from Spain, but they need to be good. This just wasn't good. Okay, this I like. But again, this has the Spanish vibe to it, so I'm biased. It wasn't like a big number, it was cute and enjoyable. They had fun, and I'm just thoroughly entertained. Number 1, I love her voice. Number 2, I really like the song. And number 3, the hair is everything. 80s hair is the best. Look, it's a nice, sensual song, probably a love song, I would guess. I can pick out a few words. I learned a bit of Spanish while living in Southern California. Yeah, I'm a fan. Oh, yeah, so listen, when I remember listening for the song for the first time like 15 years ago, and I hated it. I thought it was trash. Now I love it. I love it. What happened? I guess I was a big idiot back then. Clearly. I love it. His voice is something I would expect from like a Italian singer. But hey, why not? From Spain, right? Good song. Good performance. I think everything about this is solid. Very solid. Okay, so we're going for the romantic vibe. And that's usually what Spain is really good at. It's not hateable. A standard love song. Just not remarkable, it doesn't stand out. Oh, this song is... I love it. I love it. It has such a fun Spanish vibe to it. It has quite a modern twist to it. It's danceable. It's just really up my alley. The fact that it didn't do better at Eurovision, this should have been in the top 5. At least. Spain, you were robbed that year. I don't have time. Okay, so yeah, that flopped. To me, he comes across as being uncomfortable on stage. Like, not much stage charisma. And the boring song also certainly did not help. No. Oh, I hate this. Kidding, of course, kidding. I don't think it's humanly possible to dislike it. Annabelle's voice, oh, it's spot on. It was so good. Listen, it's the kind of song I don't necessarily go crazy over in the studio version, but on the Eurovision stage and live, oh my god. So good. This is really high up on my least favorite Spanish song list. Seriously. His screechy voice and the out-of-place backup singers, this whole thing was just a hot mess. What were they thinking? On the other hand, this deserves more credit than it received. Again, it feels authentic, Spanish ballads are just my thing. It feels appropriate for the time period, good singer, charming. What's not to like? I'm a big fan. Yeah. This is like the Man in Black flashlight thing, like it wipes out your memory. I listened to this song and immediately forgot that it existed. It has nothing going for it, melodically, visually. No. So apparently a rainbow threw up on her, and she won the Barbara Dex Award, I'm pretty sure. That's all the performance has going for it. It's just such a whatever song. something they might play in the background of like a really bad Argentinian telenovela. Oh, what's his name? Serafin. He's back. You know, I just may not be a fan of his music. It's just so forgettable. I'm sure there is an audience for this. I'm just not in it. Spanish Fire, I love it. This was high up in my ranking that year. It deserved a good result it got. Again, it feels authentic, catchy, fun, energetic, the full package. Oh, Rosa. Everyone in Spain thought at that time that this was going to win Eurovision. It didn't, but I love it. It has become a Eurovision anthem, kinda, right? It's a bit cliche, I get it. But I love the energy, clearly the vocals. She's a fantastic singer, Rosa that is. Cheerful and uplifting. And so darn catchy. Okay, I think Beth's vocals were a bit shaky that night, which probably really hurt the results overall. But it's a great song. This is what Spain needs and needs to send to Eurovision. The Spanish vibe that Europe and myself love so much. This is good. Alright, I'm just gonna repeat what I just said about Beth. Send stuff like that to Eurovision Spain. Maybe just make it a little bit more current and appropriate for the year 2019, and you will do well. This is just, I just love this. Enjoyable from the beginning to the very last note. Oops. I kinda enjoyed this one. Yeah, not a classic. It's a little bit of a catch-up song vibe to it. I love the dresses, the dance. Much fun. Deserved a little bit more than it actually got at Eurovision. I don't like that part though. Oh shoot, I totally forgot that Let's Catch Up entered Eurovision. I forgot about that song. This was such a letdown, wasn't it? It just sounds like a soundtrack of a really bad soft porn movie. Bummer. Yeah. Now listen, boy band sounds is just difficult for me to connect with that kind of music. So I'm not in love with Dinesh. I don't hate it though. It was energetic and enjoyable to watch. But again, I never bother listening to this in the studio version. I don't go on YouTube and watch it. So it's just... Alright. I'm still not sure if Spain gave Eurovision the middle finger here, or if they generally enjoyed the song. You know how sometimes you enjoy watching a train wreck, like it's entertaining? That's how I feel about this one. Oh no, I will probably upset a lot of Spanish fans, don't hate me. I was never fond of this song. Come on and take me, come on and shake me. That part's in English, so bad, the lyrics. I just never thought it really brought out the Spanish flavor for us international viewers, probably within Spain. I just couldn't get into it. Next one. Okay, I actively dislike Daniel's circus show. The fact that it got to perform twice due to the interruptions only added to my aggravation. Spain, by the way, I watched your national final that year, and if you would have sent Coral to Eurovision, you probably would have been my number one that year. Just saying. Listen, I was in the arena that night, and this one went big actually, so I thought that could slay. But I guess it just didn't translate well on camera. I thought it was fun. Yes, it was not a composition that was Grammy award-winning material, but it was fun, simple, uplifting, and it didn't take itself too seriously. Oh my god, everyone, that's how you sing a song. I'm still blown away by this. Amazing, amazing, amazing. What's wrong with the televoters? This is reconfirmed to me why we need juries. A masterpiece. Spain will go... I will find saying that this should have won that year. Well, Lorraine also was in a different league, but this deserved so much more. Moving on. Alright, from love to hate. Everything about this song bothered me. The uninspiring composition, the choice of vocals, this really just wasn't for me. But, I give him that. I loved that dress. Not everyone can pull off a yellow dress like that, but she did it. Ruth, there you go. She did a great job. all wet and stuff. It was enjoyable. I think there were better songs, stronger songs in the national final. But hey, it did deserve a top 10 result. Great vocals. Alright, here, listen. This was better in the studio version. Edern, that's how you pronounce her name. She didn't live up to expectations vocally. Backup vocal support was badly needed. Too many flat notes. It's a shame because this had so much potential. Oh my god, I loved Say Yay. It was in my top 3 pre-contest, but once again, it didn't come together in Stockholm. I say it again, you should have had male backup vocalists, at least add a few to add more oomph. Some more lower notes would have made it pop more, the chorus, as they did in the national final. It's just a wasted opportunity, but I still love the song, studio version. Okay, so this is too easy to rip apart, right? Low-hanging fruit. So all I'm saying is that the national final was clearly unfair. I loved both Ouch and Contigo. Both would have been in my top 5 that year. Sorry, Spain, let's just pretend this song never happened. See, I thought this was sweet. Young love confessing their affection for one another. Initially, I wanted this one to win the national final, so I was glad when it did. Now, in hindsight, of course, I think La Mayo was probably a better choice for the international people. Sadly, Spain didn't impress in Lisbon, but I don't think it was that bad. It was so sweet. Oh no, we're done. Okay, well, that was exhausting, but we did it. There you have it, my review and my reaction to the Spanish song in the Eurovision Song Contest. Now it is your turn. I hope I wasn't too harsh. I don't think I was, because I didn't realize how much I love Spain in Eurovision. Oh my god, it's their time to win. Anyway, leave your thoughts below in the comment section. What were your favorites, your least favorites? And do not forget to subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so already. I will be back with the next video soon. Until next time, have a good day, everyone. Goodbye. Bye.